Alright everyone, welcome back. Today we're doing another product showcase. Today we're showing you the Evolution Universal Heavy Duty Miter Saw Stand. This is going to be the XL size with the wheels with the 10-foot support arms. So stick around, we'll give you a full overview of the product, some features and how to set it up. So let's go ahead and get started. So as far as setting up the unit goes, overall it was pretty simple. I did speed up the video because it did take quite some time. Overall, very straightforward. The instructions left a lot to be desired. It was kind of vague. A lot of the issues I ran into was trying to find the right size bolt and the right size nut, but you will get through it. If you do want the video, I do have all the footage available. If you'd like to see that, just drop a comment below. And once you set up your unit, it's pretty much just a matter of rolling it out to your desired workspace. As you can see here, I rolled it outside, popped out the legs on both sides. The handle makes everything a lot easier. It's very comfortable to use and easy. As far as lifting the other side, just pull up in the middle, pop the other two legs down, and you are good to go to mount your miter saw on top. Now, one of the features that I really love about this unit is the height adjustable legs. As you can see, you have 5 different positions which you can adjust, and that's just a matter of pushing in the knob and popping it over to the next spot. Now, the one little detail that I really do love, as you can see here, is this white line, which allows you to peep through the holes to get your legs perfectly lined up to make this a lot easier. And then once you have your desired height set up, go ahead and grab your miter saw. Now the included brackets allow you to just easily and quickly place it onto the miter saw stand, lock it into place, and then you are good to go. And then here on the ends of the unit, you'll find your roller and your bump stop. Now these are pressure mounted, so you can just adjust them. So what I went ahead and did here is placed my piece of wood to the height that I wanted it, kind of matched it up with that, and then just tighten the knob here at the bottom to set that particular height. So that makes the wood essentially roll right over the height that I want. If I want to extend the bump stop, you just pull up on the guard and lock it in place, and that allows you to set your desired bump stop. When it comes to adjusting the arm, same thing, another pressure mounted knob. You would just extend your rod here fully all the way out, and then you would secure it at the base to lock it into place. If you do want some additional fine tuning, that can be done. You can go back to the head of the unit, release this guy, and then it will slide accordingly to where you put it. So this is great if you want to do precision cuts or make small adjustments for your bump stop. So for today's project, I'm working on fixing up one of my garden beds. This piece of wood is just a little bit too long. I do believe this is an 8-foot board and the unit holds it without any problems. It's 2x8 pressure treated, so it's rather heavy, but no issues whatsoever for the stand to handle something of this size. Now there are 2 big issues that I want to touch on, and one of them is this gap here. So what's happening essentially is that the rods are not lining up. Even though you have a square rod going into a square bracket into another square rod, they are not level, which is causing the wood just to sit on one of the corners here, as you can see. Now the big issue with this is because of this, it's causing the wood to flex, which is causing kickback when I'm cutting a longer piece like this. And the other issue I have is this mounting bracket here. As you can see, it's a pressure mounted knob that's holding the vertical rod. The issue stems from the fact that if you have really heavy wood, so like the pressure treated wood in my case, over time it's caused the rod to slip and slowly slide down. And then once you're all done, you can go ahead and just store your unit. Reverse as mounting it, just pop your locking tabs off, which will allow the unit to move freely, and then you can just lift it up and store your miter saw. As far as storing the legs, that's also quite simple. As you can see here, you do have 2 little handles that you squeeze in which release the leg. So just go ahead and squeeze that and pull your leg up, and do the same for the other side. You squeeze and pull up, and then they automatically lock into their horizontal position. Then you can make your way to the other side. What I've noticed is easier to do, stick your hand through the middle here, grab that support beam, and then just do the same. Push in your tabs, which releases the legs, and then push them up until they lock into place. Once you've gone ahead and done that, you can just go ahead and roll your unit out of the way to wherever you need it to go. And then quickly checking out the handle, as you can see, it's a rather thick bar that we have here. It's comfortable to hold, comfortable to maneuver. And then as you can see, it's curved downwards, which helps with the clearing of that bar as you extend it. So no need to be playing Tetris when you're trying to extend your arms. And to kind of bring it all home, as you can see, the unit is super capable. You do have a lot of options as far as storage goes. As you can see, you can just condense the legs, lay it flat somewhere, and it takes up a minimal footprint. Now I would have loved to see some vertical storage options available, because it does take up a lot less space, and you know how much I love my vertical storage. Now I tried using the lower arm as kind of like a hold, but as I mentioned earlier, because it is a pressure mounted knob, it does tend to slowly over time release, which I don't like, and I don't trust it because I don't want this thing falling over. So the best way I found to store it was honestly just to extend the two legs and place it in the corner of the workshop when I'm not using it. So there you have it. As always, if you like the content, just make sure you like and subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them below. We'll see you around for the next one.